Hey, my friends, this is Xavier at the Thrive Business Institute and the legendary Leadership Academy. You guys know what today is. It is Business Building Tuesday. I'm excited about it. So, what's your business questions? Let's talk business today. As we do every single Tuesday, as we go live to assist you guys with any and every business problem that you may be facing, an area that you may be stuck in. Everything from marketing and advertising to finances to expanding your business to maybe new products or services that you want to launch in your business. We discuss it all here on Business Building Tuesday, right? So let's talk some business. It's been a good week thus far. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Guys, excuse me, I'm just sharing this stuff right here on my phone. I'm sorry. Just sharing out some stuff. That's all. This broadcast actually. So you guys know how this goes. Whatever questions that you do have, you simply put the question in the chat below. It is really, really simple to get this thing going. So all you have to do, if you do have a business question, is put your question right there in the chat below, and then we will get to your questions. It is awesome. I'm sorry, zooming out a little bit. But of course, you know, it's great to be with you guys tonight. Great to be alive. And of course, if you guys have any business questions, whatever it is you want to talk about, please put it in the chat. Yesterday, I did go live in one of the groups, and we talked a lot about marketing and advertising for some specific businesses. But I want to talk to you about yours. So whatever you're having an issue with your business, this is not a broadcast for those. And those that are tuning in, hello, and thank you guys for tuning in tonight. This is what this broadcast is not. I don't just go live to teach whatever I think you need to know. That's not what I do. I'm a business coach and consultant in real life, like I do this for a living. And I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm a practitioner and I'm a teacher. So I want to help you with the real problems that you're having right now in your business. So the best thing you can do, the best way that you can get value out of this broadcast is by putting your question in the chat. That's how we do it. So that's the best way to kind of make this thing beneficial for you, is putting whatever questions you have in the chat about your business, because I want to know. I want to know how I can help you. If you want to talk about advertising, we can talk about that. And what I normally do is just kind of ramble until some questions begin to come through. But keep in mind, put your questions in the chat. That is the way that you get assistance and you get value from this broadcast, okay? One of the things that I do want to talk through, I was working out the other day. It probably doesn't look like it, but I was. And one of the things that I was thinking about as I was out there grinding, and I was doing stairs, right? Running up and down stairs in my old high school. And guys, I began to think about how much further my business would be if I put the same kind of effort into my different entrepreneurial endeavors as I did working out, right? So I'm a little overweight. You know, I got a little extra cushion. And one of the ideas that I teach my kids is the way you do anything is the way you do everything, right? And so you're not going to be fit over here and not fit over there. Most of the time, those individuals that you see that are in amazing shape, they have a discipline, a self-discipline in most, if not every area of their life. And so I want to talk to you guys about the same thing about your business. I say this often, and I don't want people to think that I'm against, marketers and web designers and things like that. I'm really not. What I want to encourage you guys to do is to get up every day, and I want you to be able to answer 3 questions about your specific business. You need to know what you're selling, whether that's a product or service. You need to know who you're selling it to, and you need to know where they are. If you can answer those 3 questions, not only are you ready to go in business, but you're ready to operate your business at a higher level. Every single day, that is the grind. Too many businesses that I work with right now are trying to do business online, and that's it. And guys, I'm telling you, that's not the way you grow your business. Businesses are built on relationships. Successful businesses are built on relationship. And this is where relationship happens, face to face. So I want to encourage you guys to definitely grind in your business with building your business face to face every day. You need to be marketing face to face. You need to be socializing. You need to be out there working with individuals in your community regarding your business, right? People need to know what you're doing and what kind of business you run in your local community. It doesn't matter if your business is online or you have a brick and mortar. It doesn't matter. So guys, put your questions right there in the chat. We're actually streaming on a few different outlets. We're on Facebook, Periscope, as well as YouTube right now. So any questions that you have, guys, be sure to put that question right there in the chat. Sabid, thank you for your question. Sabid says, I have art made of cement that's in a high demand. I'd like to know how to ship it. Samid, let me tell you, my friend, that is a great question. So this is the advice I'd give you. You already know the shipping methods you have, okay? So you have your FedEx, you have your UPS, you have your DHL, and then of course you have the post office. This is what I would do. I would call and set up a business account, getting you an account manager with FedEx and UPS. Okay, you can do DHL also, but you want to talk to an account manager. So there's normally managers that manage an account, business accounts, and you explain to them what you're shipping. Now, what you need to have when you call them is the average weight and dimensions of what you're shipping. Average, right? And what they can do, they can lock you into specific pricing. But you have to create those relationships first. You can't just go online, put in the information, and then, see the price there and then ship that. They can give you better pricing, but you have to create corporate accounts or business accounts with them, and you got to give them some basic information about what it is that you're shipping, right? So you got to have the weight and dimensions of what you're shipping. And any special packaging, of course, you use that any way that you need to. You can talk to them about that. I will give you this little tidbit with your shipping. The post office, you can go to USPS.com, create an online account on USPS.com, and you can get free shipping supplies, like free boxes, literally. So all of it's free, different dimensions, different sizes. Go to USPS.com, create your account, and then you go into shipping supplies, and you'll see the boxes, and the post office will ship that stuff to you for free. Literally, your mail person will drop, a thing of boxes or whatever it is you order right off at your door, no charge to you. So I hope that helps. But that's what I would do. That's the first thing I would do is I would go in and create a business account with FedEx, with DHL, and UPS. And then when you talk to them, let them know, I hear your pricing. I am going to reach out to some of your competitors to see if I can get better pricing. And then I'll be in touch. Let them know that they need you more than you need them, right? So we call that positioning, right? So make sure your positioning is where it needs to be. I hope that helps, Samid. I hope that helps. And congratulations on the art. That is, you find your niche and you push. That's it. You find your niche and you push. And that is, I'll tell you what will be even more awesome is if you reached out to the NFL, Major League Baseball, and see if they will give you a license for their stuff. So, just saying. But, so what you don't have to have is you don't have to have my pleasure. It is absolutely my pleasure. What you don't have to have is their permission to use a team name, right? So you can put a name on there. You can come up with slogans. I don't know what you're printing on the art, but I think it's a great idea. And the next thing that I would do if I were you is I would find a local retailer closer to you and see if they want to sign a exclusivity agreement where you are now, you become a wholesaler of your art, but they have to buy, in bulk, at least once a quarter. And that's one way to push it out in volume. You make a lower profit on the front end, but you sell it in bulk, so you make your money. So I would be looking for a local retailer that wants an exclusivity agreement, where they're the only retailer that carries this particular product. And I think that you can do some great things with that also. What you can also do, and I'm just flowing, guys. If you guys are watching, this is Business Building Tuesday. If you guys have any questions about your business, please just put it right down in the chat. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube right now. Guys, if you do have any questions, just put your questions right there in the chat below and let me help you. But to me, and this is what happens when I get to rolling, right, with business ideas. Another thing that you can do, my friend, is you can create, so you have your wholesalers, you can do a reseller program. And what you do is you simply do a catalog, right? And just like they do with Mary Kay and Avon and all that kind of stuff, you can sign up individuals to resell your product, right? You have a manual, a catalog that they order from, and they go out and they become your salespeople. You're going to have to do it, play around with the profit margin a little bit and the pricing, or you give them base pricing and they can sell it for whatever they want to sell it for. You make your money on the back end, they make their profit on the front end, and it goes from there. So that is, or you can do generic pricing that has very good markup in it, and of course they would get a percentage, almost like an affiliate program. But that is some good stuff. So those are some ideas. I hope I got the wheels turning for you. I hope this is something that you can use, my friend, and blessings to you. Absolutely. Guys, this is Xavier with the Thrive Business Institute, and it is Business Building Tuesday, ready to grind. If you guys do have any questions about your business, maybe you're stuck. Maybe it's a finances thing, right? Maybe your business, you don't know how to track your finances. This is something that I've seen here recently, is a lot of businesses don't know their numbers. Now, of course, if you guys, while I'm ranting, you can just put your questions right there in the chat, and I'll answer your question. That's no problem. But what I do want to tell you guys is definitely keep an eye on your numbers. Please, please, please. Because what's happening is businesses call me in. They want to kind of do a viability study on their business. Is it a viable business? Is it healthy? That's one of the reasons you would call a consultant in, right? To see if your business is okay, right? See if you're making money. If you're making money, are you profitable? Most businesses that I walk into, smaller businesses that make less than, I'd say, $150,000, $200,000 a year, most can't produce a basic financial statement for me. Most can't. And programs as simple as, and this is not an endorsement, the program as simple as QuickBooks. I think they have another one called FreshBooks that's out. And I think it's called FreshBooks. But these are programs that can definitely, to me, that's a great question. The name is it. Yeah, the name is it. So nothing that's more of the likeness, right? If you do have an attorney on retainer, you can definitely chat with them to see. But you can speak about the team. You just can't use any of the NFL copyrighted content. And so, you can do some generic stuff too. You can do very generic. And I don't know what the designs look like. Do you have a website? If you do have a website, Samid, put it right there in the chat, and I'll pull your website up. I'll pull your website up, and let's take a look at it. And I'll wait while you do that. But guys, the other program, like I said, QuickBooks is one. FreshBooks is another one. And you can just Google accounting software and see what your options are. But guys, you got to do the work, right? You gotta do the work of knowing your numbers. You got to know your profit margins. There is a restaurant here in my hometown that has been, this restaurant has probably been around 20, 30 years. And a friend of mine, we were out the other day, and we went by there for their grand opening. And when we walked in, the owner was with, it was somebody trying to sell him something. It was some rep, food rep. And the guy was fast talking, of course, the salesman. But he did ask a question, and the owner answered, and I don't know if he really knows that. And if he knows it, kudos to him. But the salesman asked him, do you know your profit margins? Do you know your profit margins? That's a question that I ask often, especially to restaurants, because and if your response is good, you don't know your profit margins. Like you don't. And I have a free training. I do have a free training that I created. It's called Pricing for Profitability, and it teaches you how to price your services and your products, and how to go through that process and the things you need to consider for pricing your products and services. So that is a free training. If you guys are interested, just let me know. All you have to do is just put I'm interested, and I'll send you a link for that training. But it's a free training. It's called Pricing for Profitability. It's just making sure that when we price our products and services, that we've considered the cost of operating a business. If you buy something for $1 and you sell it for $2, that's 100% markup, right? But how do I know that covers all of the cost, right? And there's a few things you have to think about. One, will the market hold it? Will it hold a certain price? If I bought it for $1, can I sell it for $5? Is that what the market will hold for that product or service? And so I go through all of that in that training. But it's called Pricing for Profitability. If you're interested in the training, simply let me know. Sean, I will send I'll give you a link, my friend. I'll definitely put the link up so you can jump on that. Can I make a statue of an NFL player and not be sued? Yes, you can make a statue of an NFL player and not be sued. You have to, once again, and it may be safer to speak with an attorney. Of course, I'm not an attorney. But you don't want to use any of the NFL copyrighted content, right? And so oftentimes that's, uniform colors, uniform logos, right? Team logos, things like that. But once again, it's not too much of a stretch, Samid, just to reach out to the NFL and say, hey, I am interested in possibly, trying to get a license. Let's see. So I'm going to, let's see, Samid, you are on Facebook. Let me, if I can open up Facebook, my friend. And let me open up Facebook, and I will give you that link. Just give me 1 second, Samid. So I'm going to give you a link right now. So I'm going to, oh crap. Let's see, Samid, you are on Facebook. Give me 1 second, guys. Just doing those. Close that out. Sorry about that, my friend. Okay, so Sabine, I am going to give you a link right now. And this is going to give you information about, the NFL and agreements. Oh, awesome, my friend. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I appreciate that. Hey, man, I want to help you guys take over the world. I really, really do. And, you know, in any way that I can do that, that's what I want to, do. I want to help you guys be great. No pun intended. Guys, if you do have any questions about your business, please put it right there in the chat, and I will help. Sean, I am getting ready to post this link for you, my friend. And so, Sean, I just put that up, my friend. That is the Pricing for Profitability link. And so rock on with that. I will post it over also for my folks over on Facebook. So that is Pricing for Profitability. So if you guys are interested in that free training, and it's just going to teach you how to, it's a one shot out training. I do go into depth, but I think you guys will enjoy that. And hey, guys, I'm about helping your businesses do well. So tell me what questions do you guys have. All you have to do is put it right down in the chat, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, whatever business questions you have. This is Business Building Tuesday. My name is Xavier Johnson. I'm the founder of the Thrive Business Institute and the Legendary Leadership Academy. It's where we train entrepreneurs. We train you guys to run your business, to thrive in business. Personally, my mission, my goal, I believe, is, hey, T. Hey, T. T is one of our students. Awesome. She's makes awesome jewelry. Awesome jewelry. And so, T, anything that you want to post in the chat, please feel free to do so. But it's where we teach entrepreneurs to thrive in their businesses. I personally believe that everyone has something innate in them that is a quality that someone will pay you for. It's a skill set that someone will pay you to do it, right? So T, she makes beautiful jewelry. Maybe you like to clean houses. I talked to someone one day and they said, I don't want to clean any houses. I don't want to be a janitor. And I said, well, dude, Molly Maid is a multi-million-dollar franchise corporation. So, yeah. So cleaning houses is very profitable. Maybe painting rooms, right? Maybe you don't want to be a full-fledged painter and paint exterior and paint whole houses, but maybe you do great jobs painting. Maybe you can just go in and paint a room, right? And if you charge $100, they buy their own materials, you bring your own equipment, they buy the paint and things like that, tell you what room they need painted, and you can give multi-room discounts, but imagine you charge $100 a room. What's it going to take you, an hour and a half to paint a room? Maybe. After you do all the stuff that you need to do, and that's it. Imagine you did 10 rooms a week for $100 a room. That's $1,000 a week. It's $52,000 a year. I'm just saying. I mean, everyone has this ability. T, how are you doing? How's business? I see that you are making some really, really nice jewelry. So keep it up. Definitely keep it up. So again, guys, if you do have any questions, please put your questions in the chat below. I am here for you. My name is Xavier. This is Business Building Tuesday, and this is for you. This is for you. This is not a scenario where I come on and just teach. This is literally for you to ask your questions about where you're stuck. It can be mindset. It can be with the physical business, or it can be, something in you, right, that's stopping your business from going to the next level. Oftentimes, that's what it is. People talk about marketing. I got problems with marketing. I got problems with advertising. And oftentimes, it's not that. Oftentimes, it is that individual. So, Anyway, I can go into mindset and leadership and leading of self and how that communicates with your business. I can do that all day long, but I want to help you guys. Here's some general stuff until some more questions come through. Here's some general stuff about marketing that I want to tell you guys. So first, there is no marketing method that's better than the other. Don't believe that. For years, I heard people say, "Oh man, the postal mail is stupid. That stuff's no good." Well, that's not true. And the reason why it's not true is because the United States Post Office is still strong and pumping, right? And so you still get things in the mail, right? Your email boxes becomes, really flooded, but your mailbox is not flooded as it used to be. And that is something that you're going to go to, right? So there's a program called EDDM. Matter of fact, if you guys want to, I think it'll be pretty cool if I did a quick demo of this. This is my freebie for you guys for tonight. How about that? Guys, of course, if you do have any questions about your business, anything you're struggling in with your business, simply put it in the chat below, and I will help you. I will help you with whatever you got going on. Excuse me. But what I want to do is I'm going to teach you guys something real quick. Give you this one for free. I'm going to walk you through a program that the post office has called EDDM. EDDM. It's Every Door Direct Mail. EDDM, Every Door Direct Mail. And I want to show you guys how cool this program is, especially if you offer a service in your community. It is pretty awesome. So let me bring this up on the screen just to show you guys. And all right, so this is called Every Door Direct Mail. Every Door Direct Mail. You go to USPS.com. You can just Google it. And we'll go from there. Matter of fact, I'm going to pause on EDDM really quick, and I want to answer Samit's question. Do you think religious ideas sell best as far as art? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think that you find what people care about, right? And people care about different things. And so I would spend time, and all you really have to do, if you have a diverse group of friends on your social media, channels, scroll down people's timelines, man. Just scroll down it and see what people are talking about. What do they care about, right? The military, that's a big deal, right? Sports teams, that's a big deal. What we believe is a big deal. Right. And I get it, right? So I think that you can touch in, I think you can have some religious stuff, and I think you can have sports stuff. I think you can have positivity stuff, like sayings. I think that you can have all of those things and just simply make them different categories on your website. That's it. I think that you can touch on every one of them. You can touch on every one of them. Now, if you don't want your website to become all convoluted, what you could do is you can actually do different websites. You've been on all my pages and cannot see any comments, including yours. So what about I'm sorry about that, Sean. What about on YouTube? Do you see where I responded to you on YouTube? Yeah, let me know, Sean, if you Let me know if you saw my response to you. I put a link there. Yes, I responded to you there. And just let me know if you saw what I sent over to you. Okay? All right. But like I said, what you could do, Samid, is you could you could create different websites for different products. So let's say you have a large religious following, and you know it's a big seller. Then I would just have a domain name, you know, for that. Okay, Sean, I'm going to put that link back in there. Let me do it again. Gotcha. And the shipping is a big deal. So kudos to you for trying to figure that out. Let me. Sean, I just put the link back in there. Let me know that you saw that link, my friend. And I appreciate you letting me know that you didn't see that. All right, guys. So here we go. This is called Every Door Direct Mail, EDDM. Now you can just go to USPS.com and search for EDDM and get some more information, because there's some other stuff that you definitely want to put in. So let's do this. I think this will be cool. 90210, right? I think that's Beverly Hills. I think it's Beverly Hills, 90210. I just figured, you know. Yeah, look at it. Beverly Hills. So watch this, guys. Imagine I have a product or service, and we know that the income level in this area is really, really high. And this shows us a few different things. Now, like I said, if you offer a service-based business where you're trying to target a specific group of folks, as most of you guys know, in most of our society and neighborhoods, you know, we live in packs, right? And so the wealthy stay with the wealthy, middle class kind of stay with the middle class, and, you know, low income kind of stay with low income. But watch this. Watch this. So up here, let me move my head. I don't think you guys can see. I'm going to move my head somewhere. Move this over here so I don't get in the way. All right, so what you guys are seeing right now is all I did is I put in a zip code that I want to market to. So let's say I have a cleaning service, right? Let's say I clean houses, or I'm a lawn guy, right? Or I do construction, or I do renovations, or I'm a counselor, right? Maybe I'm an anger management specialist. Maybe I'm a marriage counselor. Maybe I have daycare services. Maybe I do in-home karate lessons, self-defense stuff, right? Who knows? But I need to get my advertisement in the hands of specific people that can afford my service. So I say, okay, this is the zip code that I want to focus in. Now watch what happens. I zoomed in and lost it. Give me one sec. 902. Crap. Hold on. So watch what happens. I'm going to try to zoom in without losing it. Gotcha. Awesome, Sean. So 90210. So guys, I can go in here. I don't know where any of the movie stars live, but let me show you how this benefits your business if you're selling products or services or whatever. right? If you want to get your products in the hands of the rich, you know. So watch this. This is a mail route, okay? What you see highlighted is an actual mail route. I don't know that, you know, but let me show you this. All right? This is a mail route. And over here, what you see is one route. You're only going to have to do one drop-off, so post office drop-offs. You're only going to do one drop-off. There's 414 deliverable addresses, and the approximate cost is $77.42. So this is what that means. Let's say I have a postcard for my lawn service, right? And I want to focus on this neighborhood. All I have to do is take my 414 postcards, and it has to be specific sizes, and you'll get that you can get that information on the site. But the mail carrier will put my mail, my postcard, in every mailbox on this mail route for $77.42. That's not counting the cost of my postcard, okay? Now I can pick multiple addresses. Now, one thing that I want you guys to look at, look up, if I go away from it, but look at the top of the box there. You guys see where it says route? You see where it says residential? That's how many residential addresses, how many businesses are on that route. It gives you the age range, 25 to 44 is 18%. Now this is just the mail route that's highlighted in purple. 18% of those folks are 25 to 44. Look at the average income, $183,000. That's amazing, right? So I can add that mail route. You know, I can add it. I'm going to add it in. So now everything you see in blue I'm looking at about 120 bucks, about 647 addresses, 2 routes, still one post office drop off. So let's say I want to go over here, and let's say I want to, I don't know, pick this neighborhood here. Let's say I want to pick that one. Now I'm up. Now if you guys notice again at the top, you see your residential addresses. You see the age. Now I can change all of this. So let's say I wanted to pick ages. I want to go from 35, right? They probably have graduated college. They're in a good career. All the way up to around 55. Let's say 55. And I'll show it. And close that. Size. You see what you get there. Your income level. You see what you get there. Businesses, residential, and you can turn any of these off. Also, guys, I hope that this is benefiting you. I hope you find some value. This is called EDDM with the United States Postal Service. This is one way that you can target specific neighborhoods, specific mail routes to get your flyer, to get your postcard in the hands of specific customers. Okay? So all of the mail routes that I've selected so far, let me go back here. So if I highlight it, all I have to do is hover over it. 25% of this particular mail route falls within the ages of 35 and 54. Average size is 2.8 people per home. Look at the average income. Look how high it went up. I'm at $221,000 now. So the average income for this area, for this section of mail route, is $221,000. And that is a huge difference than, some. And so anyway, So you guys see I have 3 routes selected. I have 3 routes selected, over 800 addresses. Approximate cost is $163. That is not counting the cost to print my postcards. But you guys see how you can take this tool and target specific customers. Like you can target exactly who you want to put this piece of content in their, a piece of marketing material in their hand. This is called Every Door Direct Mail. And they will stick your postcard in every mailbox, on that mail route. And this is in California. So let's do this. Let's go out a little bit. Let's play around. Let's go out to Santa Monica. Try to get out near the water because we know that there's some really expensive homes that sit right there on the water, right? Santa Monica Pier. And let's see what changes out here, all right? So I'm going to do 90291. 90291. Let's see what we get. I hope that you guys are really finding value in this demonstration. Guys, this is what I help companies with. This is what I help companies develop. One of the things, and I'm just giving it to you guys because I want your business to be well. I want you to be good, but I want you to understand what tools are there for you to grow your business, right? All right, so here we go. Let's zoom in. We see Venice Beach, right? Now watch this. So these homes are right across the street from the beach. This is interesting. If you guys look at the top here, there is over almost 800 residential areas right here on in this area. 35 businesses, almost 800 homes. We see the age ranges at the top. Look at the income. Look how the income dropped. The average income per home is now $74,000, right? And this is right across the street from the beach. Here it drops to $59,000. But you guys see how we can add addresses and get some really good quotes. 2,200 folks. Let's just say that this was my demographic. This was the customer that I need. This is the customer that buys my stuff, right? Whether it's t-shirts or whether it's whatever. Whatever my service or product is, these are the folks. Listen, I can get a piece of content, a piece of marketing material, a postcard, in their mailbox. Almost over 2,200 folks that I know have the income, have the households, all of that lines up. And I can put it in their hand for $424. If the average cost of your service, let's say, is $100, average cost of your service is $100. If you got 10%, right? If you got 10% of the $22.72, you're going to be rocking, right? It's 227 people. Let's go a little lower. Let's go 5%, right? So we got 22.72, and you get a 5% response rate to your advertising where you sell, all right? A 5% response rate, which is pretty good. It's pretty good because this is your clientele. These are people that you know buy your stuff. And for those that are just tuning in, we're talking about EDDM, Every Door Direct Mail with the United States Postal Service, teaching you guys how to use it. And it's another tool for you. If you close 5%, all right, that's 1,100 people, and your average cost of your product, let's say it's $49, okay? You just made $55,000 off of a, let's say, $600 investment. And I say 600 just to give you another $180 to actually print the stuff, right? So imagine you spend $600 and you make $55,000. Guys, that's the business. And that is how you grow your business. That's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it. I hope that this is helping. I hope that this is helping you guys kind of do your thing, okay? All right. Well, that's EDDM. Anybody have any questions about that? Any questions about EDDM? Because it's a great service. It's a great, great service that the post office offers you guys, and I think that it is something that you can, again, your business can thrive that you never imagined if you just do the basics, man. Do the basics. Guys, this is Xavier with the Thrive Business Institute and the Legendary Leadership Academy. This is Business Building Tuesday. I'm here to help you grow your business. That's what I'm here to do. All you have to do is put your question in the chat below, and I'll get you straight. Get you straight. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in tonight. You guys are amazingly awesome. I really appreciate you. If I can help you guys with anything, definitely let me know. Let me know what I can do for you. Let me know how I can help you. I'll hang out for a few more moments. If you guys do have any questions, let me tell you how you guys can help me. So if this episode, if this broadcast has helped, then share it. That's all I can ask. First, like and follow, right? At Ask Xavier J. And share it. Tell the world. Tell everybody you know. Listen, I hear a lot of people talk about business. I kind of like this guy. He kind of knows what he's talking about. Kind of, right? And share the broadcast and push it out for me. Let people know, the link that I shared with you guys with pricing. Share that. Let people, hey, if you have a business and you know how to price, here. This guy was doing this free stuff and he sent this video, and all you got to do is, go and he'll train you how to do it for free, And so that's how we give back. That's how we serve. That's how we serve. But I'm excited about it. So guys, if you do have any other questions, just put it right there in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about your business. I'm not promising you millions. I'm not promising that you're going to be this, whatever people promise. I don't do that. But tell me how I can help you. If you do have a question about anything in your business, definitely let me know. And let me help you get your business to a new level where you guys can thrive, man. Like, you can do this. I promise you can do this. I promise you can do it. Unless there's anything else coming through right now. Cool. I don't see anything. We're coming up on 50 minutes. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Couple more minutes, just in case you guys want to ask some last minute questions. Always excited to talk to you guys. Always excited to be with you. Excited to help you grow your business and talk business. This is an area of strength for me, and I love it. And I love serving you guys. So let me know how I can serve you. If you do have a question about your business, guys, all you have to do is put it right there in the chat. That's all you got to do. Put your question in the chat. Let me help you. Let me help your business grow. That's what I'm here to do. Got some major announcements coming up pretty soon. Got some stuff in the works. I am super excited to share it with you guys. But you'll hear about it in the coming weeks. Major announcements. Major announcements. Super excited. Super excited. Super excited. All right, guys. Well, I will quit bugging you. If you don't have any additional questions, I won't bug you any longer. I'll let you guys kind of head out and do your thing. Guys, listen, any of my broadcasts, if you've hung on this far, thank you so much. Any of the broadcasts, guys, all you need to do, literally, all you need to do is put your question in the chat. Any question that you have, just put it in the chat below, even after the broadcast ends, and I'll come back and answer it for you. Until next time, guys, go and do something amazing. Never forget that you're built for this. All right? You guys take care.